Hi there. Do I need the microphone for this? I'll bring the microphone in. Hi there, my name is Paul Murphy, and this is a request from my children to read one of my children's books, standing up. We like to see you moving around, Daddy. Okay. So this is Emily's Magic Dragon. Now, lovely little Emily. She is as cute could be. All her friends say she's the nicest person they've ever known. But Emily has a secret, and she's always going to keep it. Emily has a very special friend all of her own. Emily was 13, only just, feeling sad and lonely, groaning, life is just a bust. All the other girls are more pretty and popular than me. She slumped down upon her bed. Personality, she said. She was shrouded in the mists of melancholy. Then a noise came from her closet. Startled, she said, "What was it?" "Well, why don't you have a look?" a deep voice spoke. She opened up the wardrobe door and saw a sight she'd never seen before. There was a dragon. He chuckled, sorry about the smoke. He was covered in shiny scales, from his head down to his tail, and every now and then plumes of smoke wafted out of his nose. He was red and green and smiling. Really, he was quite beguiling. He laughed, "Boy, you teenagers sure wear some funny clothes." Emily stammered, "What are you doing in there?" "Why, I'm playing with your teddy bear. I'd have popped out sooner, but your wardrobe is so comfortable and spacious." "Oh, but still, I have to mention, when I grow, you'll have to build an extension. Now, what's for tea?" Emily fainted after saying goodness gracious. Emily's magic dragon just turned up one day with a scaly coat of many colours to chase her blues away. He'll be her friend forever, not just from December to May. Emily's magic dragon won't ever lead her astray. Emily said, "Well, I must be dreaming, because if I'm not, I might just start screaming." The dragon rolled his eyes and said, "Oh, don't make this hard work. I only want to be your friend. Now don't make me say it again. I'll leave if you want, but will you stop acting like a brook?" Emily humphed, "Well, excuse my fear. But why, how and when did you get here? This sort of thing doesn't happen to me every day." Fair point," the dragon replied. "First, do you mind if I slide outside?" "Please do. And you've molted scales on all my clothes, by the way." The dragon made himself comfy on her bed. "Where would you like me to start?" he said. "You could start by cleaning your teeth," Emily thought to herself. "Why not start at the beginning? Oh, and while you're spinning, could you use your other tail to dust off my top shelf?" The dragon did as he was asked, and set about his task. "Fire away, pumpkin. What's the first thing that you want to know?" "What's your name?" "My name is Biggles." Emily burst out into giggles. The dragon huffed. One more sarky remark from you, I'm going to go. Emily said, oh, come, don't tease. Continue with your story, please. I'm intrigued to know why there's a sulky dragon on my quilt. He replied, we dragons are sensitive. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Fooled you. Just wanted to see you feeling guilt. Emily poked him in the chest, laughing, Biggles, you are such a pest. Hey, by the way, can you emit flames of fire? Yes, I can, beamed Biggles proudly. But only if I pass wind loudly. Emily grimaced, ooh, that's more information than I require. Emily's magic dragon just turned up one day with a scaly coat of many colours to chase her blues away. He'll be her friend forever, not just from December to May. Emily's magic dragon won't ever lead her astray. Biggles changed the subject quick, saying, really, it's just a party trick. I wouldn't do it in front of you, if you'd rather. Emily smiled mischievously. Well, not me personally, but I'd really like you to do it in front of my father. Biggles said, we're on dodgy ground. I think I'll turn this conversation around. Now, I have actually been living with you for a while. You see the dragon poster on your wall? The one given you by your mate Paul? That's me, that is, he said, blowing smoke rings from his nose with a smile. Emily gave the poster a glance and said, are you leading me on a dance? It doesn't look much like you. Won't you tell me why? Or you, Biggles indignantly cried. The artist didn't paint me from my best side. I could hardly sit down and pose for him now, could I? No, I've sat up there and seen everything. I've seen you laugh and I've seen you sing. Have you seen me do my dancing? Asked Emily, redder than a rose. Biggles said, I must confess, I see nothing that could make you embarrassed. We dragons are very moral, as everybody knows. And the reason that I'm here by your side is because last night you came home and cried. Someone you thought you loved broke your tender heart in two. When teardrops fall, it's always tragic, but we dragons are allowed to use our magic when they fly from the eyes of one as wonderful as you. Thank you, Emily softly whispered, thinking that's the nicest thing I've ever heard. So, can we go outdoors? What if we did and someone had seen us? Don't fret, it's just you who sees me. You alone and you only. If nothing is known, then no one can come between us. Emily's magic dragon just turned up one day with a scaly coat of many colours to chase her blues away. He'll be her friend forever, not just from December to May. Emily's magic dragon won't ever lead her astray. From that day on, they were never apart. If he's not there, he's still in her heart. And should Emily be feeling down, she and Biggles pop into town, where they eat ice cream and cake, or take a boat out the lake. You know, the things you do when you've got a friendly dragon around. And when Emily grows, she'll know with pride the Biggles will be there by her side, with a smile and a grin and a hug and a funny joke. And when her pals come around to stay, Emily will grin to herself when they say, "Is it just me, Emily, or does your wardrobe give off the occasional puff of smoke?" Emily's magic dragon just turned up one day, with a scaly coat of many colours to chase her blues away. He'll be her friend forever, not just from December to May. Emily's magic dragon won't ever lead her astray. Thank you for your time and patience. That was my story, Emily's Magic Dragon, and this is my own beautiful daughter, Emily, who inspired it. Thank you for your time. I'm Paul Murphy, and I don't do the advertising thing, but the book is available on Amazon, etc., etc., if you'd like to buy one. Be well.